Hey everyone, this little clip on how to build raised gardens, raised bed for organic gardening. It's really best to watch it in high definition and full screen. Here you can see the final garden area. It's all fenced in. The first thing I did was to try to locate a good spot for early morning sun and diminished afternoon sun when it's the hottest. So I found a spot. Okay, now on this one you can see the high quality of redwood that I got. See, some key components is that you want a lot of heartwood. You don't just want sapwood, and it's cheaper. Sapwood's cheaper, but it rots. So whether it's cedar or redwood, you need to get some heartwood. The more, the better. The other thing I used were ceramic coated nails so it doesn't stain the redwood or cedar if you use that. So those are some key considerations. On this clip you can see I've started to add some 2x4s on the top for sitting areas. Now you can use 2x4s or 2x6s, but 2x4s were fine with me. The other thing is you can either bevel the corners or just butt them up, and I chose to butt them. All of this wood is rough cut. It's a little beefier, a little bulkier that way. Doesn't bow out. Okay, now how I chose to support the long sides of the beds was to put an inserted board, and you can see it on the inside of each of the beds, and they're screwed in from the side, so there's no sagging or bowing. Works out terrific. The next thing I did was prepared the ground, and so I got the boxes laid out and weed whacked down to just about bare ground, because organic, I didn't want to spray. This was just going to be, all natural setting. So you can see here I've got the grass down pretty much, and this was, I think, in March of 2010, so still wasn't very sunny out. Now, we did two things at the same time, well, three. We did plant one of the boxes and have a hoop over it, so we got that going. And then putting in the fence while starting to lay down the ground cloth. So, just trying to figure out where the gate was going to be, how wide it was going to be. And we came up with a front to back entrance with our wider wheelbarrow. So the ground cloth here is starting to be laid down. I had some more dirt brought in. But again, it's trying to figure out location. That's the key. Now, the other thing I had to do was cover the beds after I got the dirt in there because it continued to rain, and I didn't, want the beds to be all soggy come planting time. Got the front posts in. Here you can see I have all the posts in, and the back gate. Now the gate's cedar, so it was a combination of the redwood for the beds and then cedar for other things. This is another look with the early morning sun coming, and it goes over and across the garden area, and then late afternoon it's behind those trees in the back there. Here's a look from down by the back gate. But it's important to try to keep everything as natural as possible. We have cedar shaving, or excuse me, hemlock mulch on top of ground cloth. And so the weeds are just non-existent. Here's the finished product, adding a little pottage drip irrigation up there on the top of the fence just to soften the look a little bit so that it fits into the environment. Now you may wonder why the fence. Well, in our area we have not only deer but elk, so it was extremely important. The rabbits, there's none up in this area. That may be because of the road. Squirrels kind of dig in there once in a while. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.